When a team is devoid of its engine, the paint starts to peel off. In this case, N'Golo Kante is one player who probably does the work of two, and his time in the Premier League has seen him rise as one of the best central midfielders in the world. Kante is unassuming, diminutive and not commanding. He manages to find the spaces that matter and quells any danger within seconds of identifying it. Such characteristics are rare in the modern game. Kante knows he's a player in high demand, and with Chelsea not playing the Champions League, he could move elsewhere. But Chelsea are looking to extend the contract and make him one of their highest earners by offering £200,000 a week. The move makes complete sense from Chelsea's point of view, and here's why. N'Golo Kante, he's the best in the world. Kante is probably the best defensive midfielder in the world right now. Not paying him what he is actually worth could end up biting them later, and they need to go all out to extend his stay. Kante's numbers prove that he is worth it. In 2 years, he's played 35 and 34 games respectively, out of Chelsea's 76 Premier League games, meaning he is one of their most important players at the moment. He averages 3.2 tackles and 2.6 interceptions per game and is one player who covers all the ground in a game. His best years are ahead of him. Kante has 3 years left in his deal, but Chelsea want to tie him down to a 5-year deal. He is still only 27, which means he is entering his prime years as a footballer. If Chelsea can have him at his fittest best for the next 5 years, they have every chance to go out and mount another title charge. N'Golo Kante. Read more. Why Chelsea should hijack Man City's move and complete this £53 million deal for Serie A superstar. Kante's performances at the World Cup prove that he can deliver at any stage, at any time, and is a vital cog for the team he plays in. He's still got the ability to bomb ahead on occasion and score the odd goal or contribute to the attacks, so he's a well-rounded midfielder as well. Kante's departure from the club might have some repercussions on whether the midfielder stays or not, but they do not lack the funds to keep a star such as him on the books. Page 2. League One side Sunderland have sold their 19-year-old hotshot Joel Asoro to Swansea City for £2 million, according to reports. Asoro, 19, joined Sunderland from Swedish side of Brommapojkarna in 2015. He did progress well through the academy ranks and netted 3 goals for Sunderland in 26 championship appearances last season. He was a bright spark in a disappointing campaign on Wearside, but chose to move on rather than play in League One. The 19-year-old would become new Swansea manager Graham Potter's first summer signing. Potter is reportedly a longtime admirer of Asoro from his time in charge of Östersunds FK and has now landed the player. With 12 months left on his contract, Sunderland have decided to cash in on Asoro. But why have Swansea got one of this summer transfer window's best bargain deals? Asoro is a player who is not even 20 years old. He made 29 appearances for the club last season, though only 11 were starts, and he always performed like a seasoned campaigner. Swansea will be getting a 19-year-old player but with a 25-year-old's maturity and intelligence. The biggest asset of Asoro is his explosive pace. With his pace and trickery, the 19-year-old can beat his man with utmost ease. Asoro has gained a good amount of experience in the Championship, meaning he could be a part of Potter's first team setup and help them in their hunt for promotion next season. The youngster was a menacing force at Sunderland and displayed excellent determination where his other teammates failed. The experienced heads were failing at Wearside. The way Asoro grabbed his opportunity with both hands was commendable. That being said, Swansea could truly benefit from Asoro's pace and direct approach. His trickery, industry and composure in front of goal could help Swansea in the attacking department next season. The Stockholm-born prodigy is predominantly a centre-forward, but due to his versatility, he can also play as a number 10 or on either wing. Swansea have an exciting prospect in their ranks now, and while he only scored 3 goals last season, the quality of his performances in an underachieving Sunderland side pointed to his potential. given the fact that he is just 19 also adds further value to his name. Having coached in Sweden with Östersunds, Potter would be well aware of the youngster's potential. Potter believes in playing a high-energy game and Hisoro's attributes could be deadly to match his system at Swansea. Read more, why Newcastle have bagged a coup by completing a deal for this 29-year-old midfield ace. Hisoro is immensely talented, but at this stage in his career, he is still very raw. He has the potential to go a long way, and at £2 million, Swansea have bagged an absolute steal ahead of their big campaign.